The offense gets whistled for a delay of game. And, you know, when coaches talk about preventable penalties, that right there is one of them. So there's the decision, and they'll accept the penalty as these teams get ready for the upcoming play. Now with an additional 5 yards to pick up. Here's first and long. From the gun, inside handoff. Not much there as they're able to bring him down. A gain of 1 on the play. Still looking at second and long. Shotgun look. Hawk gets the rock. And he'll scoot his way forward for a solid gain. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. 3 more to go in this state championship showdown. Back in a moment. Play action. Here's QB2. Finds his man on the crossing route. Touchdown! A show-stopping score from beyond midfield. Myers now to add the extra point. And that's no good. Might have been a divot that messed him up. He was poking at the ground like a golfer before that kick. Following the touchdown, the Knights are ready to kick it away. Flag on the field. And I think he was trying to show off to someone in the crowd before he shanked that one. Embarrassing. Going to be tough roaming the hallways next week, my man. So the verdict's been delivered. And they'll accept the penalty as we return to the game. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. And, you know, signal caller Gavin Dixon, he's no stranger to pressure. He led the way to victory in a couple nail-biters earlier this season. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. So I mentioned the game notes Reggie gave me earlier, and here's an interesting fact. Brush Hogs head coach George Thompson once played Coach Pt2 in a football game back in college. Now, it wasn't for a championship, but Coach Pt2's Trojans won that non-conference showdown. Amazing how we've come full circle here today. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Looking to pass on first down. Finds Kirkpatrick on the slant. And he'll be stopped just outside the 30-yard line. Gavin Dixon, the field general of this Brush Hogs team, and someone who comes from a family with deep ties to Nebraska. The pressure is too much, and they give up the sack. A big play started the drive, but here they are suddenly facing a 3rd and 10. Dixon looks downfield. Feeling the pressure, and he's down again. Back-to-back sacks. I mentioned earlier Gavin's ties to Nebraska football. Look, he's obviously been asked about it since I think the 8th grade, and to his credit, he's never been shy about saying, yeah, I mean, if given the opportunity, who wouldn't want to be a Husker? So it's not a done deal till he signs that letter of intent, but there's a very good chance we'll see this young man in Lincoln someday. They give it to Hawk. Picks up a nice chunk of yards before he's brought down. When you look around this stadium, clearly a state championship of this caliber will draw thousands upon thousands of fans, and there's more than a few NFL players among them. Before the game, I saw guys like Patrick Peterson and the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, signing a bunch of autographs. 1st and 10, looking to pass. Quick decision, completes the throw. And he's tackled at the 38-yard line. I spoke of the NFL players in attendance here today. Earl Thomas and Jarvis Landry happen to be watching from the sidelines tonight. And get this, Adrian Peterson showed up at Coach Pt2's request and surprised his players with a pregame speech. Can you imagine that? Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. Grabs the snap. time, nearly picked off, but the drive stays alive. Following a close call, it's third down. Gathers the snap. Throws into the flat for Hall. And that won't be enough to move the sticks. Fourth down coming up. Now the Brush Hogs call timeout. That'll leave them with 2 in this opening half as we near the halfway mark. Fourth down, QB2 to throw it. Complete to Maddox. And he comes up with a first down. While doing some prep for this game, I got a recommendation to check out recruitstowatch.com. And let me tell you, QB2 is well represented with some jaw-dropping highlights. And you got to remember, until earlier this season, he hadn't played a down of football since Pop Warner. Think about that kind of meteoric rise. Yet another grab by Maddox. Now he'll get it past the marker before he's out of bounds. First down. So it's the defense in the spotlight now on this first and goal. They'll go with the run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. They just continue to light up the scoreboard. And Knights are lined up for a 2-point attempt. Working from the gun. Here's QB2. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. He fields it at the 14. And he's stopped at the 37. The Brush Hogs take over on offense. And with this kind of deficit, Gavin Dixon and his playmakers will need to come up with something big on this drive. And they're unable to hook up on that play. Here comes second down. Another thing about Nebraska football, we got a couple of former Cornhuskers in the house here today. Levante David and Rex Burkhead are here to take in this championship game. Tip of the cap to my pal Reggie for the heads up on that. With a long way to go, here's third and long. Dixon hands it off to Rainey. And he's nowhere close to a first down. Let the second guessing begin on whether they should have passed it there. So following a drive that came and went, here's the punt after a 3-and-out. And he sends it flying. So after one half of championship action, it's the Knights in control. And when we return the second half of this historic showdown, we can only hope the rascals who pulled off that halftime prank are brought to justice. Either way, it's time to get back to the game. Here comes the second half. Take it at the 16. And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. The Brush Hogs to start the drive, and we'll see if they've come up with anything to prevent this drive from ending with yet another punt. They give it to Rainey, and they'll make the stop after a solid gain on the play. I've got to take a break from the game here for a moment. I think the pranksters I mentioned earlier are still on the loose. Over in the Brush Hogs fan section, they're holding up signs they found underneath their seats with the letters that spell, well, let's just say there's a reason we aren't pointing our cameras at them right now. In the meantime, they pick up the first with that run on second down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. They'll throw from the 50. He's in trouble, and down he goes. One last thing on recruits to watch. You can go to the archive and watch videos they have on players that are now in the NFL. I highly recommend you search for DeAndre Hopkins, and Dixon goes down for the sack. The defense does it again on back-to-back downs. Can you imagine being one of those O-linemen right now, having to look their quarterback in the face after giving up back-to-back sacks? I almost feel badly for those dudes. Dixon is sacked, and that's back-to-back takedowns. The Brush Hogs lined up, ready to punt it away. And he gives it the boot. Here's Washington. And that's a terrific return as he shows off the wheels on his way up the field. Opening play of this drive for the Knights. And let's be honest, the playbook should take advantage of the way QB2 is reading the D and making great decisions. Busts through the contact, and he's taken down inside the 30. A 35-yard gain, and one for the highlight reel. The Knights will run it. Shrugs off a defender, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. During my pregame interview with Coach Pt2, he expressed all kinds of excitement about this opportunity for his kids, but I detected a tinge of sadness when the conversation turned to the subject of Tommy Matthews. And it's hard not to feel for the young man, the former starter at quarterback, who was sidelined indefinitely due to that heart condition earlier this season. He makes the delivery. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Listen to this crowd. QB2. A dream scenario for a young man who wondered if he'd ever get his chance. Shotgun snap. Here's QB2. He makes the grab. Good for two more. And that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. They've lined up to try the onside kick. This could get interesting. They had the good hands unit out there, and they covered it up perfectly. Worth the shot on the onside kick, but no dice. Here come the Brush Hogs to start the drive. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. Well, the ball comes down. He's looking to be taken down for a loss. The defense able to contain him. Following the setback, it's 2nd and long. Scans the field. Oh, no, he coughs it up. Scooped up by the D. He's all alone. The 30, the 20, 10, and it's all the way home. Touchdown, Knights. They are running away with this game. Here's the Knights looking for two. Following the fumble recovery, here's QB2. He's got it. Yes, they'll add 2 to the board, and that'll push the advantage, growing their lead. Following that thrilling fumble return, the Knights are ready to kick it away. Flags fly, and that kick looked funny as soon as it left his foot and went out of bounds. So there's the decision, and the penalty, of course, will be accepted. Lined up in the shotgun. Dixon hands it to Rainey. Drives through the defense. And he's going to get this one down around the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Dixon. Now he finds his target on the out route. And he's out of bounds at midfield. Just short of the marker. They'll throw from the 50. So that'll do it for this third quarter of action. When we return, the quest for a state championship continues. Stay tuned. And he sends it away. And Washington will not get a chance to return this one as the ball heads out of bounds. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. And this drive will begin on the ground. And they bring him down after a short pickup. A gain of 2 on the play. And that makes it 2nd and 8. One running back look with 3 tight ends on the field.
Go. Go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to Maddox. And he moves the chains. 1st down.
You ain't gonna burn me.
Here's QB2 to start the series. And that's nearly picked off. But the drive will continue. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on 1st. QB2 gives it to Hawk. Breaks a tackle, still moving. And he comes up with a nice gain before he's taken down. A pickup of 5 on the play. And that makes it 3rd and 5. They'll throw from the 50. He's got it past the marker. And he picks up a hefty chunk of yards before he's out of bounds. A pickup of 17 yards, and they pick up the 1st. The Knights will run it. And the play call there successful as they get it across for the 1st. Hawk gets the handoff. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Oh, they are running up the score. Myers is on now for the PAT. And they add yet another point, one of many in this matchup. They're up big right now. After giving up the touchdown, the Brush Hogs are back to receive. He fields it at the 14. And he's down at the 30. Wanting nothing more than a score, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. Looks to his right. It's complete. And he's out at the 33. A pickup of 3 on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 7. All right, so following the short gain, here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. Finds Kirkpatrick on the slant. And he picks up the 1st down. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Dixon. On 1st down, he'll drop back. Sends it to Rainey in the flat. Now he's brought down. That throw good for 4 yards. Now it's 2nd down. halfway through the fourth quarter. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll throw again. He finds his man on the in route. And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play. And that's a first down. 5 wideouts on the field. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On first down, back to pass. He's got Rosas, and he's brought down at the 43. Going through the motions now, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw from the gun. A quick hitter for the completion. And as the seconds count down, the realization is here. The Brush Hogs will come up short once again. Now look, I know character is formed at times like these, but man, knowing what it would have meant for this team, I mean, you're not human if you don't hurt for these kids. It's a fumble, and the Knights take possession. They closed in on that ball quickly. Shotgun look. Looking to eat some clock. Here's the give to Hawk. Watch him work his way forward to about the 44. A pickup of 2 on the play, and that makes it 2nd and 8. Hawk gets another carry, and he's dropped in the backfield for a loss. Stuffed on the previous play. It's 3rd down. Looking for a receiver. And that drops incomplete. So now they're looking at a 4th down. And the kick is away. It's a fair catch inside the 20. Rainey's lined up in the backfield. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Dixon. Oh, he lost the football. Whoa, and that play goes backwards as he's tackled for a loss. Working out of a hole now. It's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Dixon. Sends it to Kirkpatrick. And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. And that will do it. The Knights are state champions. Signing off now, I'm Kevin Connors as we give way to this euphoric scene.
Right here, this is my favorite part. The spin move you do. Breaking that dude's ankles and the stiff arm, woo! Reminds me of my playing days, Samoan warrior style.
It's too bad you stepped out of bounds. You could have scored a touchdown.
Well, there's no way he could have dodged. Tommy, how the heck have you been?
Hey, Tommy, how you feeling, man?
Good. Got a clean bill of health. I'm ready to get back out there.
Come on in, have a seat. Didn't think you'd be back.
Trust me, I tried transferring. Doesn't seem like any other schools want to accept a perceived health risk. But I've got a clearance from my doctor, Coach. I'm ready to play.
What do you think?
I'm glad you're healthy, Tommy. And I know the guys would love to have you back and all, but this is sort of my team now.
You know what would make you an even better quarterback? Me at receiver.
Shoot, yeah. We'll work something out.
Like you said, Coach, you got to do what's right for the team.
It's the best news I've heard since my Aunt Lokalani's Boar won Best in Show. I'm gonna get the playbook. We're gonna start drawing some stuff up. Woo! Ha
I know I'm not your favorite person in the world right now.
You're not even in my top 7 billion.
That's fair. Just know I did what I did to protect you, not to try and take everything that you worked for. And I can understand if you're angry with me, but I'm gonna do everything I can to make it right.
I'll tell you how you can make it right. The Midwest Prep Showcase, later this season against the Central Hawks.
What about it?
Well, they're the best team in the country, and it's a nationally televised game. That means every recruiter's gonna see it.
So what do you want from me?
Just want you to let me go out there and do my thing and show the recruiters what I can do. It's my last chance at getting an offer.
Fine. But if it's not working out there, then I gotta get the other guys involved.
Trust me, you won't need to.
One of the loudest venues in the NFL on Sundays looks to be no different on a Friday night. We've got a packed house for the Midwest Prep Showcase. Soon, 2 of the best high school football teams in the nation will collide here at Arrowhead Stadium when the Hawks take on the Knights.
Wait, it's your...
Yeah, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, Snoop D-O-double-G. Please believe it, that's me. But hold up. Ain't you one half of them Heartbreak Boys?
I'm a huge fan of yours.
Nah, man, I'm a fan of yours. Check this out. If the coach and half the stadium knew what I was about to say, they try to run me out of this town, man. But let me tell you this. I've been following y'all's story for quite some time. And I'm pulling for y'all tonight.
Wow. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
For sure, my brother. Now get out there and go do your thing.
Snoop, you know Tommy Matthews?
Tommy! Hey. Hey, man, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. I'm such a fan, man.
Hey, likewise.
Love your hard work, your dedication, and how you just put the team and put everything on your back, man. That's beautiful, man. It takes a whole lot to do what you did.
Wow, thanks, man.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get out there and make it count, man. It's a whole lot of schools that's gonna be watching y'all tonight. And I got a feeling I'm gonna see y'all again. Good luck. All out.
Will do.
Thanks, Snoop.
For Shizzle Snoop? Yo, we just met Snoop D-O-double-G.
I know. That was cool.
What? Let's go do this, man. La-di-da-di-da.